Welcome to the YouTube channel of Farooq Higher Secondary School, Farooq College. Here I am, Sumita, your English Miss. Hello, I would like to show you a quote. Napoleon said, "Give me a good mother. Give me a good mother, I will give you a good nation." So, this is the quote for the day. So, you all know that mother is very important for our lives. She has a phenomenal nature. She is a phenomenal figure for us. And she is very passionate. Sometimes she becomes very compromising. She knows everyone very well. So she loves you unconditionally. She offers love and affection without any kind of judgment, prejudice. She is always ready to submit herself before you. So she is a symbol of submission, yes, patience and affection. We have already gone through the lines in the last class. So I think today we have to conclude the poem with the poetic devices used. In the stanzas, you could see some poetic devices are given. And the major is figure of speech. Which is the figure of speech used in these lines? Can you identify it? Yes, it is metaphor. What is metaphor? It is actually a comparison. One thing is compared to another thing. Using this device or figure of speech of metaphor, we can compare things. We also know one more comparison device, that is simile. That also is a figure of speech. So we know that figure of speech is a unit or a device to make or to ornate the poem or any kind of work and make it clear and beautiful. Make it clear and beautiful with so many images. So here you have so many images. In the first stanza, you could see mother as a house. And she is pillars of the house, keystone. Then she comes as what? Fire upon the hearths. Then light of good sun. And she becomes the light of love alive. Later she says that she is the twist of a ring. Then she says she is house from floor to roof. She sometimes becomes note of love. Note of love. She says she is wall, door, and everything to the family. So you got images clear. And these images are used as metaphor. These are the metaphoric expressions. So metaphors are comparisons. If you want a description of metaphor, I will give you an example using X and Y. We use X and Y in mathematics, but you can use it now in this metaphorical expressions. How? It is possible. Yes, X is Y. If I say X is equal to Y or X is Y, it is a metaphor. If I say X is similar to Y or X is like Y or X is as Y, So you can use like or as to compare things. If these are used, then it is called simile. So what is the difference between simile and metaphor? Metaphor is equating things for comparison, but simile is, yes, comparing things using like or as. Am I clear to you? Yes. For example, I am a red rose. Which figure of speech am I using here? Yes, it is metaphor. And I say, I am like red rose. I am like red rose. Then it becomes a simile. Clear? There are rhyming words in this poem. In the first stanza you cannot see them, but second stanza onwards you could see them. So find out the rhyme scheme. Find out the rhyme scheme. How can you find it out? Check the last words of the lines. Last words of the lines and check whether they are equally pronounced or not. If the pronunciation is similar, you can give A. Then check the next line. If it is similar to another line, it can be given as B. So you will get A, B, like that. So in this poem, you get a rhyming scheme or a rhyme scheme A, B, except the stanza 1. Right? Yes. So let's go to the next poetic device, which may not be seen, which may not be identified. It is actually anaphora. Anaphora. Repeated phrases in lines, in repeated lines. So you could see that I am. Everywhere I am is repeated. So it is anaphora. So am I clear to you? Yes, I think you have done with this. Yes, take down all the points into your notebook. You have to open your notebook, don't close it. And you have to go through your textbook too. Do you have your text with you? Of course, you should have it. Okay, and now you got the idea of poetic devices use, and these are the major figures of speech use. And you know that we have to give you some assignments. Because we have gone through the poem in 2 sessions. The questions are coming. Take down into your notebook. Feed into your notebook, and you should write them and submit when you rejoin your school. Right? Okay, the questions are, first one, try composing a few lines on corona. So in the activities of your textbook, you could see composing lines. In the session, you can write about corona. Corona has affected us deeply and painfully. So aching expressions are there. We have that resistive power in us because we are Keralites. Yes. Okay, so write about corona. You can use 8 or 10 lines for that. Okay. Yes. Next question we have is writing an appreciation. Which is that appreciation? Yes, analyze the theme of the poem. Which is the theme of the poem? Theme of the poem is actually womanhood. Yes, the all-embracing power of a woman to hold the family together. And here you have some expressions like poetic devices are there. About the author is given, and you have an outline, the clear picture of the poem, the various phrases used, The major figures of speech used. Using these things, prepare an appreciation of the poem. This is very important because you can compare other poem using this. Next we have the last question, the third question. So you have only 3 questions for the day. The third question is, do women enjoy real freedom in their lives? You should have an idea. You should have some kind of suggestion or expression for that. So write about it, whether you agree or disagree. Write 4 points as arguments. I think I am clear to you, and this is for the day. So go well, stay safe. We will meet again. Thank you.